Otumfuoc be a political hospital. And I'll say this without mentioning any words. My dream you almost say a Otumfuoc. Now the media in Kumasi, no, they create the impression number two say you are working for Otumfuoc. No CEO has been employed by Otumfuoc 32. Otumfuoc 32 does not have any power to employ any CWA can and Otumfuoc the Chaneka.
I'm very sure said the news I also on the internet about a year of Otumfuoc teaching hospital. Me are very sure say what to be pa after saying as MK2. And I say one TB so Mami mbo mu kakra. So just recently betoga say a year patients are more a year of Otumfuoc teaching hospital no. Empa ho aye dia mom na bia mu so no omasan doso hospital to the extent say Omabro hospital no ahoɔden so. Enti the CEO of a year Otumfuoc teaching hospital no ye na adwen say or the patients ni bi ebekɔ ada a nearest hospitals I say wa around ne ade. Later no na beto dwa say after so odi bi mu kɔ hospitals what the nearest no ewie ye no still na no ebro ma ahoɔden so. Enti nkrofo bia na omo ba mu afa no omo ba Otumfuoc foforo no abahwe omo yare ano no CEO no akire omo sida bi omo nkofie. Because enipa e wo ho ne dɔɔso do rebro ma hoɔden so. Now as I'm talking to you, Kevin Ekobedu Taylor ababontin after say health minister ebechire mu say the CEO of Otumfuoc teaching hospital on tena nchen kakra na yemfo obufufuro mesi nanan mu nipa say problems eba obetimi asolve eye problems no because untimi nka say patients abu so enti na omo ba mu fufuro no omo mfa omo yare no enkofie. Kevin Ekobedu Taylor ansem opeso o kire nyina ne say or see the media in Kumasi a very big problems about a year Otumfuoc teaching hospital ho nsensem a na sem opeso o kire nyina ne say or say e kamia kwaye so Otumfuoc teaching hospital no e ya than a political hospital because anytime bia CEO bi beba na djuma nso ani e be ya adwen say ye the new sin chain as oman no and I say the president or employee no e the new sin chain no na the media in Kumasi no e the sa CEO no akwakọ bata eye Otumfuoc or say tutu ote kokọ so ehun eye asante hene ehun na agenda omo be starting nyina ne say we de Otumfuoc ba we de ote kokọ so nana oye adwuma ma Otumfuoc pe na asem Kevin Ekobedu Taylor say da bi enya adwuma saa o say Otumfuoc eni power bia say obefa obi adwumam ana say obeyi obi adi ewo Otumfuoc honum dabi or say the government are buying the president the health minister or na president need to me ahye nsa so obetimi afọ obi adwumam ewo eye Otumfuoc na wasan yi nipa na di or say nye Otumfuoc enetua eye CEO of Otumfuoc teaching hospital ka dabi the president of Ghana enetua ne ka Kevin Ekobedu Taylor abobo na adwen ama eye the media in Kumasi yi pa say nya asem ketewa opeso kire omo say Otumfuoc don't have the power to hire or to fire any CEO ewo Otumfuoc because enyo no enutu omuka. Yenkoti ensema Kevin Ekobedu Taylor di tudwa ata se oka and I send the message e ama the media in Kumasi
teaching hospital, which you yourself as a medical professional, you know what Otumfuoc teaching hospital, the kind of things going on there, the weight of the pressure on the hospital. You need to understand that you are coming to inherit problems that need big brains to solve. So it is not a walk in the park. And you'll be able to Otumfuoc teaching hospital amano. Especially when the president gives a directive, that directive needs to be respected. Especially when we live in a country where you, the health professional who has been made the CEO of Otumfuoc, you know for the past 8 years, no, the government that left office could not expand Otumfuoc, could not even open Sewia, open Kumewu or Afare for other patients to visit. So you know we are constrained. We are in a system where it is difficult for anybody at the end of the day to live with, but we have to compromise. Now, the CEO of Otumfuoc, Philly said he could take decisions against the directive of his employer. So yati yano na patients be also omoba ehono CEO ne say hospital no facility no say be I am say so into some of the patients to just go home and die. Now that actually triggered the ACC na the health minister no extra letter ekoma the CEO say you need to step aside for people who can basically hold the bull by the horn and take some decisions at the end of the day, we all will know, say, it's not easy, but tough decision. Remember, Uncle Bienya and Quebec Hospital, and Impesiwo. Obienya and Quebec Hospital, and Casson in Sim, near the Nako share a one room, or Nonkwana da, or Nankwana or Waba, but it does not work like that. That is why when people are being selected as leaders of regional hospitals, it's not just your qualification. There are some things, yes, and yes, appointment, administrative wise. Are you good? Your human relations. Can you think on your feet? Can you basically make the patient your priority? Can you improvise? These are some of the things when you go for interviews, you say to justify that you are better than your colleague. Inti say the car nisha winsem. Now when you say car na the command air trotro, one him say trotro ago. But when him say trotro ya the agui, so won't to me find yejuma, and this will catch a car driver and say, met to me the yejuma because one. When you say trotro no condition in ye. But to call driver no kojiki no catch and say, oh, minim say car ye I go, I said in ago, Sebio you so to call a new room, and so me the bay juma, the entina or casa, Oma own and it's say. As far as a wire ready so obey jumano, obey improvise and make it as a cano, and you may any sika, yet a juma ya bayano, a home for so that the cano a year, and body works there. Then you have to admit, say, I was so yabi no I any ranji kina, do not complain, say, you run it to wedding. Because Obacano, now the condition is what that. You saw how the car looked. Yeah, before we said we are CEO of Kumasi. You knew what Kumasi, the problem Kumasi na AFM. You are not new to this. You are not new to this. You got all the accolades. People started cheering you on. Their job is in your front. So at the end of the day, I don't expect you, the CEO, to make it look like, Sebio, you didn't know what you were coming to meet. You knew it from day one. You knew it. That is why because we all knew the problem. The idea for all you know, you have even worked there before and you know. Problem. You were not supposed to take the job. So why do you today, Matissa, say, abino through the Ministry of Health, Akache CEO say, on chain, na yampe solution to the problem, because it looks like he does not have any solution to the problem now. Nobody is saying Kumasi is perfect. Everything is perfect. But if you're a CEO and you cannot improvise, you cannot basically think on your feet and make some decisions, then it means to say, if you are going, the only solution is to drive patients away to go die there. Then we bring somebody in who can at least move things around and save lives, because with healthcare, it's all about life saving. That is the most important thing. In Chaban said, Jinanchain, it looks like, say, you are not prepared. Because time and here, but you have CEO of Kumasi, none him say, and yet Golden Tulip Hotel. You know, Kumasi has its own problems. And this was going to happen. And for you to say, oh, wait there, and some doctors suspended Kumasi Teaching Hospital CEO appeals to striking doctors, nurses, and midwives to resume work. Yes, say, President Directive Omaye CEO we in this through the Ministry of Health yaka say on tonight chen kakra no yes nurses are omo hospital ho any doctors almost so there akọ strike la. You see sometimes and they be anu busa ho say sa nurses we the doctors we no. It is only in Ghana. And I'll bet you say, Abaya or Tonensa, and I say, or employ a CEO. Abaya no problem, and I say, Abaya no air cancer, not nurses and doctors. And you see, Sadia way, across the power Kumasi pa. So, Osha Ghana, your regional hospitals are. Kumasi be a political hospital. And I'll say this without mentioning any words. The media in Kumasi, anytime you will be as the CEO of Kumasi, na omudi bibia ko tare no se Otumfuoc ba. Oh, ye nana, eno ye dwuma no. Ena ye nana nti. Enti more people omeba Kumasi, omba ye dwuma e Kumasi as the CEO no. Now they feel more entitled. I know my dream you almost say e Otumfuoc na for omudwuma. No, I'm being realistic. And you see, it is not their fault. The reason is that they fall for the media trick. When they go to Kumasi and they are given a job as the CEO of Kumasi, now the media in Kumasi, no, they create the impression, no, they are told say you are working for Otumfuoc. Whenever there's an issue at Komfuoc, now say people raise the issue up. What the media does in Kumasi said, they basically drag the person on. Then you hear the argument, so yenana as a penasem, yenana nim sa brantewe, yenana anyone who. Then it looks like say abina on what tiakwa we can abine Jimmy for. That is my problem with all the people who have been made CEO of Komfuoc. And it's a argument here. Now we hear some of the Akan media, especially Kumasi boys and girls now, comedy on radio now. The argument is that Adentina opem so CEO was antimemu. Na CEO no opem so akuma dan so na minister na eye rooted CEO no. I na de bia me bom pa say mom branch am TV so no radio so Kumasi no. Saa de na decision na papa we take ye say yentumi for obia we emergency kan bow na emfa nko. Na nurse me kan say CEO say yentumi hwaw na ko. I pray. Moya na muti radio so ka say ai we there we opem so penasem and no CEO has been employed by Otumfuoc. Otumfuoc does not have any power to employ any CEO or Komfuoc. It's a fact. People come as CEO and they pay homage to Otumfuoc because a whole Otumfuoc. But nobody should get in their head and say any CEO of Kumasi Komfuoc, that person works for Otumfuoc. The fact of the case is a directive was given. If you're a medical professional, what you need to do first is to save a life. And it does not matter. Even in the military, they tell you, saving your colleague's life is the most important thing. The most important thing here is that directive na dahono asimesi di swana. When this has got nothing to do with Otumfuoc. Because at the end of the month, nipa na otua we can enyo Otumfuoc de tianeka. The government of Ghana, the president, the accountant general, if this guy comes out to say ye tianeka, you people will go around and say, abani abanfun, President Muhammad Tiaka, Atufo Sanfasika, but in Kwasasam Sine Tianipa, Muso Otumfuoc ba, and Bram Tanide, Otumpo, Adentina, some Otumfuoc Tianaka. Adentina Bosume and dia, Papa we uncle Otumfuoc Kwajen salary. Adentina Samusia, Komfuoc near to Kromuha. Suddenly, Mini anoma kan form wo Kumasi Santifodo Duono. Hey, ena Komfuoc no aban be ni ye ena emergency center. Oh really? Ye ni madia ye. Ye nim say o say bibi wo ha ye ni ye. Ye nim say o say hospital. I didn't know say mumu Santifodo bi na nim say hospital infaso wo so. Na me nim say mumu Santifodo bi. Mo amugu Kumasi no. Na me nim say mumu dodo na mo nim say hospital infaso wo so. Na ka obokwa me kwa aten a hospital ne beje ne nkwa. Yatiana mo flag bearer catcher say he would choose Ghana card over interchange and a facility like a hospital. Ni anti groma. Oh suddenly, many animals antifoni be one santimemuno. A hospital aye infaso ade here. Ni anti Ghana. And I yanka so Otumfuoc ebebu nkotodwe e woni panim say ojeje 1 city or pese odikosi hospital. Na mu refi. Mo na de bia mo ma ye kam asem. Sasem bedawa ne ye ka na mo amaju se yenyina ye jimi ye nim nyansa intende okọ Ghana Kumasi radio so an na aban no bemesi hospital na nka hospital aban ni sia empete tell my MPP so 8 years 8 solid years we sat on these platforms. Different people were saying monkasa na Ekufuor achechide jimi fo no operationalize eye de nsewia ene afari mumu bi nkwasiafo di yatam ene most de Komfuoc I hire man to me new patient. We need to take new patients. Yes. So on said, Debia Kabi Beach Mubi na. Yakasa Mumubi MPP Jimmy Mu. I'm just see a time. MPP Jimmy Mumubi. Nobody can bring Otumfuoc into this matter as far as I live. No. Otumfuoc didn't. Otumfuoc ontia any public servant ska. Say if I will be a Juma or Asantimemu minister, MCU, CEO, respectful to just go to Otumfuoc and say, Yasuma wa hasem mbedi Juma. Otumfuoc has no right to pay anybody because Otumfuoc is the government of Ghana. And we need to set that record straight. This man went against the directive of the President of the Republic. The President's priority is that every person who works in the hospital should be saved. The President knows for a fact that our facilities, our health facilities, our deficiencies, we don't have enough. But the president will not compromise that and say, because your hospitals are not enough, Ghana near Otua taxes, Ghana near Otua Bamia Yino, Ghana Niniba, O Peso Chedi say, on Sanko Fiuku. It will never happen. Because we have spoken about this for years. And some of you people deliberately, Emmanuel said, Jimmy, adentina ye ka infrastructure asem adentina ye ka hospital asem adentina ye buse kufu ade ba omia se omunye we ye refi se ebeba be kan ye eyie ba mo bekọ eyie bebrebe wu ye de mekọ ho we keep ne ba mo betwi nkwasia car bebrebe nya accident ye de mo bekọ ho mo dodo mo wu because you don't prioritize anything de mo pa mo bi gele t-shirt nkwasia mo emo asibi ni
do tie Kevin Ekoba detail and nsem a work in this particular video and not just so person kire say e come here koye say the CEO job say that e Otumfuoc teaching hospital no ya done political appointment ya done say anytime bi obi beko ho bia e be ya adwese ye fire no na dwuma nso ani yeyi na di no na sa nipa no the media in Kumasi e de sa nipa na kobata Otumfuo o se tutu ote kokko so e ho Kevin Taylor said that be nya adwuma sa or say nya adwuma sa da bi or say it's only the president that have the power to hang and to fire any CEO at Otumfuoc teaching hospital. And I think I agree with him. Because se koba se ya the hospital hun sensem ebe ya manyo sema ene de bia Ghana fo ni ebeku. Se nipa na adwuma nso ani ya de ni si nchen ne ya de obi foforo a obetimi ya adwuma ne ya de naba. And I think that this particular CEO or Otumfuoc teaching hospital no and another time and I just almost appointed as the CEO. So this particular time send a Juman Sonia. The president of Ghana have the power and the audacity. So being a free one will be fresh on. And create to do where hard truth that you have to take it. I agree with Kevin Ekoba detail and Nsema Okan. I agree with him. Because enti min koba say nipa na adwuma nso ani nipa ontimi solve problems when problems eba ye betimi di na CEO da bi oba first na adwuma so ani a na se adwuma na boro ne so a it's better say obi a owo more ideas a obetima solve problems wo Otumfuoc ne ye de ne beba na ye de na be show as o man and no disrespect to the CEO and no disrespect to Otumfuoc dabi Otumfuoc kra de the din ma asem we mu dabi the Kumasi media no na Kevin Taylor ka say sankrofo no a omo Kumasi omo titi radio so ni TV so no agenda omo set ne say anytime bia CEO bi anaso obi eye bibi Kumasi a kese nipa na adwuma nso ani the president be na adwe say oyi na firi wo no na omo de say nipa na kwakọ bata Otumfuoc se tutu ese nipa no ye adwuma ma Otumfuoc eba sa mumu media na yedwen modwen se bia mo boa sa nipa na mo bo Otumfuoc but me hu ni say disrespect na mo call e dia mo Otumfuoc because eba se Ghana fo nyina bete ase se nipa we na adwuma nso ani na yeyi na free ho no omo de ne bata Otumfuoc ho a the people who go to the standard on be disrespect you Otumfuoc and it's very wrong. So if it's true that Kumasi media and sa no mo ya I think say it's about time on be twitwa sa na man so it's about time. I'll make you say man. I have vibes 24 trends. And no lies, no disrespect, no bias. Send it here and ya can pepe. Only subscribe ya Monday so subscribe. Send a the update via ba on sabit me. Don't forget to share your content and on afro and ya be ashe.